Four on the Floor brought to you by Citywide Banks. 4 questions, 20 seconds each, since we have 3 people here. And when you hear the bell, please try to stop talking. Question number 1. The NFL is now going to do random checks of football pressure. Before the games, halftime, post-game, it's going to be random. Is this an overreaction to deflategate, or is this necessary?
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. I think that sort of takes a realm out of it, of whether there's mystery. In baseball, they look at the baseballs, they examine the baseballs. In basketball, when they're bouncing around, they can see whether they're doing it. I think it's a smart move. And also spend the year with scientists figuring out whether cold weather causes it to go down, and figure this all out so that we don't have issues like we're having now.
This issue is absurd. It is a mess. But to prevent the absurd mess in the future, it seems like this might prevent it. That, you know, at halftime you say, hey, man, hey, Denver, hey, Atlanta, the football is not properly inflated. Either get it right or give us $100,000.
Yeah, if it does, in fact, give an edge to a player to have either an underinflated or an overinflated ball, yeah, you got to do something about it. Here's a follow-up question to that, though. Does this vindicate Tom Brady at all?
No.
Meaning now they have to let everybody know it's not legal, whereas before maybe they didn't make it clear that it wasn't legal to do what they were doing.
It was clear. It was. They knew. They knew. They knew. It's like they knew that, yeah, you're not supposed to have eligible receivers. They knew they were. You do stuff. You do stuff to get away with it, like filming the other team's defensive coordinator. That's the New England Patriots.
Okay. Question number 2. Adrian Peterson came out in the last 24 hours and said he believes he can rush for 2,500 yards.
2,500?
Will AP show signs of rust coming back to the Vikings after missing most of last year, or will he pick up where he left off, and is 2,500 yards possible? He would have to average, by the way, about 157 yards a game.
Well, I believe Woody when he said that C.J. Anderson was going to rush for 1,500, but Woody has touched C.J. Anderson's belly to determine that. So until Woody touches Adrian Peterson's belly, and he can tell me whether
It's
there's
like rubbing Buddha's belly,
whether there's 2,500 yards in that belly,
yeah.
I don't believe it can happen. So Woody, that's your mission.
2,500 yards.
Is it in?
Yay.
Is
I haven't
it
touched his belly.
Possible or no?
No, it's impossible. He's well rested. We know that. But as we talked about, running backs age pretty quickly. He's been away from the game. He'll rush for 1,000 yards, 1,200 yards, 1,400 yards.
You think that's all he'll make? Oh, God, I think he's going to be fabulous this year.
Okay.
I
Who rushes for more yards this year? I'm changing the question.
Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peterson or your man, C.J. Anderson?
C.J. Anderson.
Ooh,
He's all in. Ding, 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 ding.
by the way, the one thing people talk about as the Minnesota Vikings' greatest weakness is their offensive line. That's another reason that he might not get 2,500 yards. Third question. The first Rockies player you would trade, with the deadline coming up Friday, if given the opportunity.
I don't need 20 seconds. I need 2 words. Kyle Kendrick.
And get something in return is what I'm asking.
Oh,
What are you going to get in return for that? I'll go next. Okay. I'm trading De La Rosa. Teams need pitching. Oh. He's a 34-year-old pitcher.
Okay.
He has a history of injury. He's throwing fairly well right now. You might be able to get a couple of prospects for him in return.
A team with no pitching, and you want to trade pitching.
Yep.
You're nuts.
Wilane Rosario.
He's making $12 million or $10 million.
Let me repeat myself, in case you didn't hear me. Wilane Rosario is an embarrassment to this entire city, not because of off-field stuff.
Wow, that's heavy.
He's been charged with 5 errors for the season. He has made 25 or 30 errors. They just don't count them because the home team score always goes. I mean, you got to trade either him or De La Rosa because every time they're on the field together, people
might be a fight.
Take what you can get for him. He's awful at first base, and he's not doing the offensive numbers.
True.
And Walt Weiss didn't have enough faith in him the other night. You got 2 runners on. You got a chance to win the ball game, and he puts up a guy that's hitting under 200, a shortstop, a utility infielder. Walt Weiss has no belief in him. They didn't bat him in that. Wouldn't you bat him in that situation? That's what he's supposed to be for. Sorry.
Question number 4. It's a hot day. Iced tea or lemonade?
I want to go first here. That is the most stupid question in the world because there's only one solution. An Arnold Palmer. It's half iced tea and half lemonade. That's exactly what you do. That's
So
the
half
only
and
answer.
half?
Arnold Palmer invented a drink.
Well, can I be
I
conflicted?
thought he was named after the drink. I thought
No.
he came after the drink.
You're thinking Caesar salad.
There was salad before there was Caesar? I guess
No,
so.
Caesar.
Oh, okay, my answer is conflicted. If it's
hello.
if we're having-
It ain't that tough, okay?
it is tough.
You
If
like
it's-
iced tea or you like lemonade?
If it's soft drink, then I'm having iced tea. But if you're gonna spike it, then it's got to be lemonade.
I'm lemonade. I'm a sweet guy. Meaning I like sweet things, but I'm a sweet guy too. Iced tea, I can't. You drink iced tea all the time.
I like iced tea.
It's too bitter. I'm not into it.
There's a thing called sweet tea.
Yeah,
You
well, I
want
don't drink
sweet?
that.
That's a Southern staple that people go to McDonald's. They have sweet tea. It's a salute to the South. We don't have much left in the South. Everything's taken away from us. We've got sweet tea left.
You can drink your sweet tea and wave your Confederate flag. Citywide Banks, a family-owned Colorado-focused business bank. They've got 12 locations across Denver and Boulder, so there is one near you. Lots of services that your business could use, and they support a lot of charities around Colorado. So go to Citywide Banks, open an account, just like we have here at the Sports Show.